Hey there everyone, lining my shot up here. I didn't paint my seat. I'll get used to this outdoor stuff. So Oud Royale by Ensar Oud. Yeah, I wanted to pick a special place for the opening of this one. I don't know how the sound's going to be, so I'm only do the top portion of this one out here, and we'll see how it goes. If you see this, it's included in the video and the sound turned out okay, I'm going to do more of these. If not, you'll never know I did this. So Oud Royale, Ensar Oud. This, as far as this category, I'm finally happy again. I did the Port Papua in the same category on his website, but I was like, are these all going to be like his, you know, the organic level? This thing is amped up. Oud Royale is just amped up beast. Lovely beast. I mean, we're talking animalica, metallica. Just this beautiful metallic flow with an animalic flow that's just right there in the whiff, and with this lovely, powerful medicinal quality to it, all at the same time. It's a powerful oud. Yeah, one of the most powerful ones I put on. I'm not talking like indie powerful, not that animalic, fecal powerful. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about the medicinal powerful. Like even the other ouds on my channel that I talk about, it's like this is almost an extract, which it's not. It's still the pure oil, but this oil just amps up and is just something melts off the skin. Projection on this thing, people are gonna smell this. I don't care if they smell this on me. I love the scent. This is something I want to smell like. It just projects greatly. I'm typing away, doing my work, and this thing I can just smell. Lovely fragrance. Yesterday I wore it, and all morning long I was just able to write, and I mean, it just, you know those days when writing flows, and you're just able to just keep going and going. It was one of those mornings, and the oud just kept me going, kept my mind there. I paired it with a nice dark Colombian coffee, and just perfect pairing, and really enjoyed my morning, and enjoying this morning so much. I was like inspired to even come out here and do this at a different location. Doing these things for the first time, they seem simple in your mind, but it's a lot to remember to bring out here. Anyways, that's the top notes. I'm going to share that. I hope you guys see this. I hope my voice carried over well. If it did, I'm going to transition this into the rest of the oud. But yeah, for now, that's the top of Oud Royale, guys. Hope you enjoyed me being outdoors. A little more of the scene here. Gentleman walking by. Hey there everyone, hope you enjoyed the outdoor scene that I put together with you. Took a look at it last night and filming this the next day, and I'll put it in there. A lot of background noise, but I think my voice comes over fine. I'll pick some better locations next time. Anyways, finish Oud Royale review here. I didn't take the bottle out with me yesterday, so here is the juice, the oil color. It's not juice oil. Lovely brown. Try to get that light to shine through that opaque. Look at that dark amber glow on the top there. Thicker than blood on this one. Like I said out there, this one's just a powerful off the top, right from the bottle. The sniff is just a strong oud, right from the first sniff. It's almost like it's concentrated. Like I said, it's still the oil from the tree. Just a great oil. It's a Sri Lankan oil from the Geranops trees, a species of the Aqualara tree. So they're in the same family there. After the top finishes in the dry down, let's move into that. This thing turns into oceanic wonder, like a blue greenish Caribbean kind of oceanic feel, where the weather's always 70s and above, just humid, that kind of the dream feel there. Yeah, that's what I get with that. Here's what I have. The name of Oud Royale, this is a perfect name. I mean, this is an oud for royalty. I'm surprised, and maybe this wood was crossed with some of the Sultan series up there on Ensar's site, but this is one of those ouds that has this. I mean, this is what the king would wear. This was what the royalty would wear. Kings and even queens. I have some thoughts on that after this. I'll get into just a little bit, but it gives off a lot of elegant power, and it reflects, when you smell this, it reflects a lot of ingredients of a king and in the kingdom all at once. When you smell, it just has this reflection of, so like from a morning ride on a horse. In my case I cycle, but just that horse kind of ride, what you dress to go out and do that, you get some of that smell in there, some of that rawness in there, from that, to going out into seeing things be developed in the city. And you hear the construction trucks beep beep beep, just the sound of work getting done, things getting built, prosperity, that wood being nailed together, houses being built, buildings being built. Just that smell also comes across in it. To even visiting factories, there's a rubberish overtone on this. I want to be very careful when I mention rubberish here. It's not like that foul burnt rubber, but just a crisp, like Ferrari rubber before being burnt. That like new kind of royal, like $100,000, that smell you love kind of thing. When you get in a new car, kind of feel the rubber part of the new car smell. Just gives off a power of that. And even, I even have it, going to your meetings, discussing how to build the city, build everything. The king going down, sitting with everybody. You just feel the power coming from this oud. Very powerful smell from the get-go. You wipe it on, just a lot happening, a lot of melody and notes happening here. And you could just see where in that setting. And even going out to dinner, it adapts to that. It turns into Oriental and sweet a little bit. And it just fits a king, a scent to fit a king and his family, royalty. That's what I have for that. One of the interesting things I did on this was totally by accident. I was going out, it was earlier this week on my first or second wearing. I had to wear this 3 times, 3 thick swipes I wore this, so I think it was the first one. I put on, not meaning to, not thinking nothing of it, the oud dried down already by this time, and I put on Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille, just going out for the night, just wanted a clean scent, so I put it on. And an interesting thing happened, and why I'm mentioning in this video is after the first 15 to 30 minutes of the Tom Ford, the power that happens and dies off. I don't know. That's what I get on most of the Tom Fords. But as soon as that started dying off, it brought the oud back to life. Whatever that accord, Tom Ford Accord is in the dried down, it pulled the oud back to life, and I was like, that's awesome. So that's a side note. It was a little extra for me for the night, some extra scent. It paired perfectly. Next time I put this on, I might on one arm try to put the tobacco vanille, or I do have some other tobacco vanilla scents that are even I like better than the Tom Ford one, that I might try on top of it to see how it plays. I don't want to ruin the oud because it's such an expensive ingredient, but I might even top of my hand put a swipe and see what the Tobacco Vanille does with the fresh oud and how it plays together. Because yeah, that was interesting. Another thing I want to try on this is I have a really awesome rose oil here. It's I picked it up. I think I picked this one up. Scent Salim on this one. It's one of their pure rose AAA on it. Smells great. I want to put a dab of this on top of one of the Oud Royale. I think it would just add. You know, I used to say oud and rose is overplayed, but I get why you do it. So I could see this oud just and the rose just having a good time together on my skin. So I do want to try that. Without further ado, let's get into the scoring system. Showed you the bottle, the juice. Yeah, let's get into the scoring system for this one. On Animalics, I have a 2.5 out of 5 on this. It's not really, and the Animalics are soft play. They're not. It's a different kind of animalic. I mean, like I said, think of being on the horse riding and not just sitting next to the horse in the stable kind of thing. Just light, refreshing scent on this. Perfect on it. Earthiness is toned down on this. I'm going to go with the 2 out of 5 on this. The florals, great florals in this one, 3 out of 5 for me. The aquatic, I'll do 3.5 out of 5. And spices, especially in the dry down on this one, 3 out of 5 on these. The resinous in this, 3 out of 5. Perfect marriage with that aquatic there. I put in rubbery, 3 out of 5. This one just has a rubbery tone on it. It just does. Like I mentioned in detail, I hope I didn't sway anybody to a bad rubber. Very good rubber. Aquatic, 3.5 out of 5. The woods, 3 out of 5. Leather, soft leather slightly there, 1.5 out of 5. And the metallica in this, 3 out of 5. A great metallic in this. Might have been how he distilled it, but perfect in this. Addictiveness, 7.5 out of 10 on this one. I smelled this all the time. As I mentioned, the outside portion of the video, man, I type on way writing. I can just smell this off my hands. It was great on that. Projection de Sillage is 8 out of 10. Yeah, great projection sillage, like I mentioned. And I'm adding longevity. This one didn't go long for me, 5 out of 10. It might be because it's like it was opposite. It's just so much power up front and then died off. You could smell it after 5-6 hours, but faintly. And like I said, it was obviously there because the synthetic accord from Tom Ford brought it out like crazy. So it's definitely there, but maybe it's because it's so powerful for 4 to 5 hours that I got fatigue or something. But whatever it was for those first few hours, it was not at the end. Definitely, it was on skin scent, light skin scent. Anyways, I hope that gives you guys enough info on what this oud is. Gives you a chance to buy it. This is Ensar on the site said this is you can't do this anymore for the price that the Sri Lankan oud's at. So if you take him at his word, I'm glad I have a bottle of this that I'll be able to cherish in my collection and have around. So yeah. Anyways, peace out, guys. Be blessed. I'll probably be back after a workout to update you on that. Thanks. Guys, Brandon Therapeutic Fragrance, little workout review. The high heat for the oud oil, for Oud Royale. I have to come up with a better name for this segment because it does have two purposes. I mean, I really want, you know, this is such a great oil to do activity in, but I understand a lot of people don't do activities all the time, but and it's high heat, so it is mixture. It's for high humid areas, high heat areas. You know, I'm sweating like crazy, getting my heart rate up above, you know, 150 to 170 for 20 plus minutes a day. It's a 60-minute workout, so intervals in between there. Pretty soon I'll be cycling. I'm doing all this to get into cycling, and then the reviews will go into that. And I don't know if the oils will change much, but this is an indoor environment, so it should play off. It's how the body heat and body is interacting with the oud. All natural oils. I really wish we had more scientific stuff on these things to what they're doing for your body. I think they're one of the best things to put on before a workout now. It's definitely a new thing for me. Oud Royale is, I talked about the rubber and then like the new car kind of Ferrari rubber kind of thing. And take that smell and as if you were just like, I don't want to say burning out the Ferrari, but in it just racing somebody, getting the car up, you know, going fast, and smelling that. Nothing burnt about this, but just an aggressive scent. I again, more study needs to be done. I do not know how these oils have such different notes, and especially when you mess with the heat of your body and whatnot. But just a beautiful rubbery overtone that didn't leave. And I mean, every 2 minutes I was smelling is going to change and change, but just nice, aggressive, perfect. Again, all these scents. When I talk about the sweet ones, the smoky ones, the wood ones, the metallic ones, the rubber now, it's still just like the perfect tone for the workout. That it becomes amazing oil. This journey that I'm on, discovering, especially this aspect of it. I didn't. All the videos I've done, these workout ones, I did not expect to do this at all. This is new. I didn't. It was just because, you know, I was getting back into running, you know, before my cycling season starts, and I had the ouds on while I did it, and the ouds are perfect. I have to be sure that I'm hours away from any kind of perfumes or whatnot, because any synthetics they react to heat too, but in a bad way on my skin. I mean, they choke me out. I can't stand it. Even the synthetics I love, even the synthetic fragrances that I give really good reviews for. If I wore those in these situations, it chokes me out. It's unbearable. These ouds, I have not found one that I wouldn't wear in a high heat and workout situation. They just become a different thing for you. I mean, it's kind of like there's no second question on even the money I've spent on these ouds. It's just, yeah, you can tell it's passion, and it's grown with every area of my life that I do already. Everything I do in my life, the oud just complements it. So anyways, that's what I have, Oud Royale, on Ensar's website, underneath Wild Ouds, I want to say. I might start going back and putting links in all the videos. I don't know if I'll do that or not, just because his ouds leave. Once they're gone, I don't know if I want the maintenance of going back and cleaning it up on my videos and just having people complain that way. Anyways, guys, peace out. Take care. Whatever you're doing, have a good time, man. Bye.